From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams are sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Nolan Ryan gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Down to the plate here is Ricky Henderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Biggio is there. He's got it one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So Elvis Andrews the next to bat. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
3-0 the count. We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here it comes, the 3-0. There's a heater in there for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 9.
Couple of runners on base with one down. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Now here's the first offering. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Alvarez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That's it. The first baseman, Matt Olson.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. As a look, now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it is.
Count is 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman gloves it, while the throw pulls him off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and 2. Here it is. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Ready now is Gary Cox. They'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the right fielder, Gary Cox.
Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Laureano has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Craig Biggio is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
That's the
A
ball.
ball and a strike.
Well, the key for him
I got
on
a
the
ball,
mound
one
is to
strike.
keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Minaya has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it. And that's the second out.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
To the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a
Ball back
fastball
there.
that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Ready with another 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting eight.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Inside.
Nope. 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1-2. That's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more oval.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Henderson hits a little over the 270 mark. Weak grounder down the line at third. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's crawled out on a close play at third.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you've got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Striding in for Houston, number 30. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And that one yanked just foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. So 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
One strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And another foul ball. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as it's grounded sharply to first. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrews. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. Ball back inside.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 30 is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi, worked a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next to dig in, Matt Olson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third inning, no score to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. Nothing doing there for the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Now here's the pitch. Carlos Correa is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Andrews fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 8. The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. His career numbers against Minaya. He's got 5 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
2 down, no one on base. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at bat. Another 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now in the box, Matt Olson as we begin the top of the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Olson has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. The 1-0. Right into the shift. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate is Sean Murphy, man at first after the 2-out walk. Set, here it comes. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Three and 1 now. From the stretch, and this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Oakland. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio.
The second baseman, Craig Biggio.
First offering on its way. This one's down to 3rd. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Now at the plate here is Jeff Bagwell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Inside ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another throw over.
No, he's safe.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jed Lowry. Now the first pitch. as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the fifth.
Ricky Henderson.
And stepping in, Ricky Henderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home.
No, inside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrews now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 30 finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
First offering. Yordan Alvarez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Henderson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but he hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
No one on with one down, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Altuve.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Runner at first here, one man out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Now another 1-2.
This guy's ball one.
This is the fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Guido, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now the first pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Andrews. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jason Giambi. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down. No, that's low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
In now, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Runners on the move for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Hard hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Matt Olson.
Now into the box, Matt Olson. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Well right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down in that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A's go quietly there. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now to the plate, Gary Cox.
Leading up for the Astros, the right fielder, Gary Cox.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Stepping in once again is Craig Biggio. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First delivery to him.
That's a
And
ball.
this is low, ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Ball and a strike. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The first baseman,
I'll tell you,
number
that's
5.
one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a hard liner to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Piggio is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Into the box, number 30. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hard ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in, and there's out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take
Now
the bat out
batting,
of the hands of a guy
left
like that. He's just too
Jordan.
dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got
No
runners
ball,
on
2
base.
strikes.
He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
0-2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Bagwell rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the
Laureano.
Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
New
please.
pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets
Number
the call.
54, Sergio Romo.
Carlos Correa will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He waits. Now the pitch. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Jackson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 6 full. The Astros on top, 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So next to bat will be Ramon Laureano. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. One ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
fouled away.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Raleigh Fingers is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
number
here.
34, Raleigh.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
First offering.
1-0.
Swing and a miss for strike
1
one.
ball, 1 strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
4th ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
2-2 count.
This one's flared down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Jackson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 7, second baseman
J.B. Wendelken takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Craig Biggio will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
Yeah.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, Jeff Bagwell, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, number 30. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 4 and the A's nothing. Here's Jed Lowry now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on the way. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He watches this one in there for a high strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Now pitching for the Astros.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Elvis Andrews will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Alvarez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
On the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned at the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
set and the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're down 4-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. Now a swinging bunt.
Ball.
2-1. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
The 3-1 pitch. That smokes, but right into the shift. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Count remains full. keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now it'll be Matt Olson, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. First pitch on the way. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Full count now, 3-2. Matt Chapman is on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes last time up. Now here's the first offering. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cox will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 22.
And now Ramon Laureano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. from the belt. The pitch. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Alvarez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next up is Sean Murphy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him.
Nope, outside.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 1-1 home. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Got him. And Oakland, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 to score tonight. The Astros rode an important 6th-inning to victory in this one. Nolan Ryan earns the win, his 2nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-0. The Jays put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 10-6. The Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they stole the win against the Mariners in walk-off fashion 1-0. J.D. Martinez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 7-3. Frank Thomas swung the bat well with 3 hits, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 3-2. The New York Mets put up 16 hits on the day as they manhandled the Marlins 10-3. Ernie Banks plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 6-5. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-1. In other Brewers news, relief pitcher Ray Black has been waived by the organization. David Peralta drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 15-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.